guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Cattails. In the last episode, we discovered a new and potentially deadly secret off in the swamps. It seems that the mystic cats are growing their own special poisons there now, so we stole a couple of them for research purposes, and now that Molby is hard at work on our garden upgrade, we might even be able to grow some of our own. I'm hoping anyway. Hopefully that's one of the herbs that we can place inside, because it would certainly be nice to have our own steady supply of poison too. We will be able to destroy any of the battles that stand in our way. But today we have something special planned, because it just so happens that Scout has a 5 stars with Pennycat now. So we're hoping that means we can present him with this beautiful red rose. You give this item to another cat as a symbol of romantic interest. And supposedly all of the cats of the forest colony know exactly what this means. So it's a little bit later in the day, and that means Scout is probably out patrolling the borders, of course, but it might be a little bit more romantic to give him this red rose off in his favorite spot in the territory anyway. It looks like he's already hard at work creeping up on something. Not my turtle, hopefully. Surely he knows that Aqua is an honorary member of the forest colony. But I'm sure Penny is feeling a little bit nervous, so let's have her munch on one of these crows so she's nice and full and confident to present Scout with this gift. He seemed to be quite looking forward to something special happening this fall, so I hope this is just what he had in mind. Hey buddy, what's new with you, Penny? Well, we have a special red rose for you. Oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow. This is, yeah, sure I will. You're a swell cat, Penny. I'd be honored to date you. I'll be seeing you around, I'm sure. Oh, Scout, that is adorable, and look at that! His little name is in pink now, so we know that he is potentially going to become our partner in the future. That is too cute. Penny, I was hoping we could hang out today, and here you are. I can't believe how cool it is that we're dating now, Penny. I was secretly hoping you'd ask me out. I'm glad things are working out. Oh, and look at that, it looks like his little heart icon has actually changed. So if I remember correctly, based on what I've read so far, we need to change the color of that heart until it gets all the way up to red, and then he might be ready to accept our gift of a shiny trinket too. So we have quite a ways to go before he's ready to become our true partner. But let's at least give him one of these mice, and then I think we'll be off on our way to try to hunt him down some of those rabbits that he loves so much. The highlands are probably our best bet if we want to find tons and tons of bunnies. That was where we found most of them before, so let's scoot on up to the north and see what we can discover. We'll keep our eyes out for more catnip as well, since it would be a good idea for us to bring even more gifts to the Mystic Colony pretty soon. We definitely want to get on their good side now that we know what they're planning. We don't need them bringing all of their poisons into our land. So perhaps if we get on good terms with the Oracle at least, or Alyssa, their leader, they might be a little bit less likely to come for the blood of the forest colony in the middle of winter. We have a few battles that we can hit up along the way to the mountains, so let's make sure that we bring little Aqua, our attack turtle, along with us. I think if we scoot off to the right, one of these tiles should hold the big battle. Well, let's use our deep cut skill and then get rid of these cats. I don't think it'll be too hard because it seems like the forest colony is getting a little bit lax on their borders. I guess they're starting to trust us more maybe, so they're not as willing to try to push into our territory. That's the hope anyway. Maybe that means that we won't have to worry too much about their patrolling cats as we're trying to find bunnies for Scout. Penny's been through the mountain domain enough times now that her scent must be pretty familiar to their scouts too. It would be the most ironic twist though if we had to go stumbling to Luna to ask her to heal our wounds that her own cats inflicted. Let's hope it doesn't get to that. Let's hope we can get through this entire territory very peacefully. Luckily, Penny is really learning how to swim quite well. Aqua, of course, inspired her to take up the task herself, and she can get across most of these rivers without too much trouble. But now I think we're getting close to the highlands because these mountains look quite different. Oh no, and they do have some cats patrolling, but it's just one little bubby. I think we could probably take care of you pretty easily. Even Aqua wasn't too concerned about that one. She just kind of watched from afar. So we'll break into our golden seal stash first to save the marigolds for the Mystic Colony. I think we did find quite a few flowers up here. Oh, and there's our first bunny. All right, well, use your study prey ability because we don't want this one to get away. Let's get super, super close and then pounce. There we go. Oh, Penny, you must be feeling so confident now. So confident now that your heart is free and you'll have plenty of bunnies to show for it. Do you remember the days where poor little Penny Cat was too shy to even hunt in front of Scout? She used to get so nervous that she could barely catch anything. Oh, and there's a bunny. That one almost snuck away from me. You were blending in very well to the grass. Oh no, don't hop off the screen. Oh, that one was close. That was really close, but we have yet another bunny to bring back to Scout. Oh, and catnip too. Excellent. We'll bring that to the Mystic Colony as well. Do you think they'll be impressed that we stole it from the mountain? Somewhere around here should be that lake too, that I wanted to see if we could get under Forest Colony control. Yeah, this is the one. So let's use all of the lavender that we have in our inventory and some more that we find along the way so we can make this a safe place for Penny to rest during all of her bunny hunts. There we go. I think it's fully under our control now. Though because it's not connected to our territory, it looks like it's not technically part of the forest colony. That makes sense though. That means we'll have to kind of spread ourselves all the way up to the highest corner if we want to take it over completely. But for now, the forest colony does have 100% of control on this tile, so hopefully that means that we'll be a little bit less likely to run into any of the mountain dwellers. I think it might be time for us to head back though, because Scout must be wondering where we are right now. We don't want to stay out too late. We don't want Scout to worry about us after all. Oh, wait a second. Is that another bunny down there? Oh, it definitely is. The last bunny of the day. Well, I don't think Scout can fault us for trying to go after a few more bunnies for him. Is this another one? No, this one's just a mouse, but that's something that we might be able to eat or not. Okay, Penny is getting so good at bunny hunting that she can't remember how to snatch up a pesky little mouse, but that's okay. I think we do have some extra toads in here, some doves, things that we caught around the Mystic Colony yesterday. Now we can warp home though. Now we can use our skills to warp directly back to the den, maybe drop off some of the items we've received, but definitely curl up for sleep. And Molby is still hard at work off in the corner, trying to dig out an area for us to build our little garden. I think we still have a few more days to go before he's ready though. Yeah, looks like he's still working even bright and early in the morning. You never take a break, do you, little Molby? I guess that's why it was so expensive, but it'll all be worth it in the end. Now let's say good morning to Scout. I'm sure yet again he's out patrolling for the day. There he is, way over in his field already. Well, you will be very happy to know that I've found tons and tons of little bunny gifts for you off in the mountains. Penny, I was hoping we could hang out today, and here you are. Oh wow, I've always loved these. Thanks a billion, Penny. Well, we have plenty more where that came from. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to spend some time right in the mountains, picking up every last bunny that we can find, and we'll stockpile them right next to his den for easy access. Now, on that same note, it might be time that Penny starts setting her eyes on a brand new fund, because we are going to need to get our hands on that lovely shiny trinket. So let's refresh our memory. Let's see how much this is actually going to cost us. 300 mews, so that is cheaper than our den upgrade. That's good because we know that we can get to 300 pretty easily. We just need to sell off some of our extra items. So Ember, if you wouldn't mind, I do have quite a few things that you could take off of our paws for us. We have some bugs. We have some leftover blackberries too. Missy would hate to see that we're getting rid of these, but it's all for a good reason. And then some extra herbs of the season to bring our total up to 16 mews. So that gives us enough room in our inventory to do a little bit more exploring today as we make our way down to those battles and, of course, the Mystic Colony. We have 2 little bits of catnip to offer to the Oracle, along with, oh my goodness, wait a second, bunny. We have to catch the bunnies. The bunnies are going to be super distracting, actually. Every single time I see one, I'm going to be tempted to catch it. I think that one may have actually hopped off the screen though, so sorry Scout, we tried our best. We'll get it next time. But yeah, with the catnip and the marigold, I think we'll be well on our way to finally gaining the trust of the Oracle. So the battle should be around here somewhere, right underneath the sacred temple actually. I wonder if that means that some of the other colonies were snooping around here recently. I think Penny is going to have to do a bit more snooping of her own because, again, we do have these mysterious paw prints right in front of these trees, though they don't seem to do anything for us. They're super suspicious though because typically, whenever we find these paw prints around the world, that means that there's some sort of power paw hidden in the area too. Oh, wait a second, did you hear that? Did that happen when we walked over the paw print? Maybe we have to walk over all of these in a certain order? Alright, let's see. Oh, wait a second, the paw print is right down here? We only had to walk over that one? Well, okay, I guess, if it gives us a power paw, I'm not going to complain. That means that we have 130 health points now. So we are more than prepared to dive into this battle. That must be what these cats were looking for. Well, let's use our deep cut skill because, oh my goodness, there are so many cats. We already have to call in our allies. This might be a bit more than we can chew. Well, luckily we brought some herbs along with us so we can heal some of our wounds. But Aqua, this is a bit of a situation. We found ourselves in a little pickle. There are so many cats here. Oh gosh, they are going to swarm us if we stop moving, and it seems like even more are coming up behind them too. Alright, I think this is a battle for a different day. Let's try to work our way around all of these boxes as these cats chase us down the hill. I hate to leave behind so many potential Mews, but honestly, we just gave Scout that red rose. We can't let Penny fall to the claws of her enemies now. That would be a tragic way to end her story. So let's try to find the Mystic Colony and hopefully smooth things over a little bit. We'll use our swimming skills to the best of their abilities to get across all of the swampy water. Oh, and I found some more of those snake lilies. Well, don't mind if I do. I think we'll leave the golden seal over there because I would prefer to get to the Mystic Colony before it gets too dark. Oh, and they have a totem down here. They're hiding a special little totem. Well, let's see if we can answer this one's questions. A great treasure I carry. Are you worthy of it? Yes, of course we are. We've been worthy of the other ones so far. I shall judge that for myself. Answer my 3 riddles correctly and I may bestow my treasure upon you. Which of the following gems is the rarest? Oh, geez. We don't actually know this one because we haven't exactly gotten our paws on any of those super special sparkly gems. We have the topaz, the emerald, and the ruby. I am going to go for a complete guess here and say emerald. That is not correct. Oh no, the strange totem falls silent. Okay, well Penny, that just means that you're going to have to do a little bit more work in the mines, I guess. That should be good inspiration for you to seek out Molo again. Now it's getting darker, but I think we're super close to their territory now. We're at the Sunken Stones. I'm not sure if we've ever explored this place before. There's tons of ruins around here. It looks very mysterious. I think it's another good place for them to potentially hide, oh geez, some sort of power paw too, and of course, all of their guards. Of course, they would be right on the borders of their main camp. Oh, we definitely need to use some skills to our advantage here. Let's try to get rid of Ellie, Rascal, and Oak. I think we've fought Oak before. I do recall that name, but you're still no match for us, little one. Penny has the power paws on her side. Let's get out of here though before we attract any more unwanted attention, and we'll see if we can summon the Oracle too. We have gifts to give you, don't worry. The catnip already brought us up to 21% with them, so I think we are super close to being able to go inside their camp and explore all of these strange little logs where they seem to make their home. Your reputation with the Mystic Colony is at 24%. Is it literally only like 1 more percent to go before we can go inside? I think that might actually be the case, but that's okay. That just means that tomorrow, once we have some more herbs on our side, we should be able to finally impress these cats. Oh, looks like Nil likes to stay up pretty late. Most of the other cats have already gone inside their homes, but Nil is a bit more of a night owl. That's a good thing for us to remember. Even Savannah is out super late at her shop. Oh, what's that mysterious thing glowing on her rug? I wonder if we can get our paws on that if we have enough trust with the Mystic Colony. It kind of reminds me of all of the little glowing fireflies that we have hidden around our den too. Right around all of the pathways in the forest colony to really set the place aglow. so all of our friends can always find their way back home. Well, let's head out of the Mystic Colony and then hopefully warp our way back home, because I think Penny needs a very good long rest after all of those very harrowing battles. She definitely had quite a bit on her paws. But Molby, might actually be done. Yes, he is done with our little garden. Ah, that's great. That means in the next episode, we should be able to investigate this. It looks like we might have 4 little plots to potentially grow some special herbs for the rest of the year. And then I think Penny might nose her way back into the mines, so we can hopefully answer that trivia totem next time we pass it. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!